Welcome back to the show. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. I'm telling you, you need to check out this new episode of Chop It Up with Dorsey Levens. So Dorsey tells this incredible story, man, about going to play for the Green Bay Packers and his emotions at the time when he got the phone call from Green Bay that they were about to select him. You definitely want to hear this. Right. You definitely want to hear this. I'm telling you, man, this is probably the best or one of the best interviews I've ever done in my life, and we've done a lot of great ones. But you need to hear this, man. Chop It Up. New episode of Chop It Up on thedougstewartshow.com. I'm telling you, you're going to hear this. Hey, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Let's do a little bit of entertainment talk.
We're just getting started. Count it off like this. 1, 2, 3, IV. Intelligent rhymes with original styles. And we got Mr. James Brown and Man-Child. If you wanna know the real deal, then here it go. We got it.
All right, so today's date is January 6, 2017. Celebrating birthdays today is quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is only turning 22 years old today. Wow. Happy birthday to Jameis Winston. Only 22 years old. You talk about sky is the limit. 22 years old. He's already gotten a couple of records for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 22. He must have came out of high school at like 16. Did he skip a grade or something like that? Damn. You got to feel pretty good about your chances going forward if you're a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. 22 years old, sky's the limit once again. Happy birthday, Jameis Winston. Another great example. A lot of America didn't want Jameis Winston to play football anymore. And Florida State, and, he allegedly raped somebody. He took some crab legs. He jumped up on a table and said grab somebody by the poo-tang. But he's the face of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now. And as far as I know, he hadn't done anything wrong. He hadn't done anything to embarrass his family. Ball award to Jameis Winston. Why not? Celebrating his 29th birthday today is Ndamukong Suh, a.k.a. Donkey Kong Suh of the Miami Dolphins. 29 years old. Happy birthday, Donkey Kong Suh. And I think that's it. You know what? We got a couple of Stewie birthdays that I just remember that we had, and they might be a day or two or something like that. Let's see. Oh, my gosh. Well, this isn't really a birthday. And I think I did mention something about the Kappas yesterday, and they found this day. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding to all of the Kappas out there. My man LD from the D. I didn't know he was a Kappa. LD from the D says, shout out and happy Founders Day to what he calls them the notorious Noops. Y'all ain't notorious for nothing. In all seriousness, though, man, I got a lot of friends that are Kappas, man. They had their birthday, their Founders Day yesterday. Happy birthday to all of the Noops that listen to the show. And lastly, happy birthday to, who do we got here? Local fella, Benny, a.k.a. Local fella. And he says, could he get a birthday shout out for his 60th birthday that listens to the show? We got a wide range of cats that listen to the show. We got cats in their 20s listen to the show. We got dudes that listen to the show that are in their 70s. So, local fellow said that his birthday is this Saturday, the 7th. And he also said in this message that he sent me, he says, just want you to know that all the New Yorkers aren't like Big Apple Bastard. Right. And then finally he ends it up by saying, pay that man his money. Yes. Happy birthday, local fella, from the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah. A local fella, I know everybody ain't like Big Apple Bastard. Quick story if you're new to the show. Big Apple Bastard is this guy, I mean, for lack of a better word, just an asshole that frequents the chat room, calls the show every once in a while. He's an asshole. This cat called the show yesterday and tried to pray for me and to pray for the show in an antagonistic type manner. He made a bet with one of the Stewies. They bet paychecks. They bet pink slips, pretty much. They bet paychecks. And he won't pay the man his damn money. Damn New Yorkers. So, local fella, I know all New Yorkers like that. I got a lot of people that live in New York. I know a lot of people from New York, man. I know a lot of people. And I know all of y'all ain't a-holes like Big Apple Bastard. I mean, hell, just listen to his name, Big Apple Bastard. Happy birthday, local fella. One quick entertainment story, and I might even have two entertainment stories, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Nah, we got one story. Your man Keith Sweat has got a Vegas gig. Keith Sweat, starting January 17th, will be performing nightly at the Flamingo Casino and Hotel. Right. Wow. Keith Sweat live at the Flamingo. I'm going to be honest with you. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Like, there's always kind of like this running joke that Keith Sweat really isn't that great of a singer and that he, all he does is cry and, and beg and all of that. You know the narrative around Keith Sweat. But like 5-6 years ago, I can't even remember what award show it was. Maybe it was the BET Awards or whatever award show it was, the Soul Train Awards, and they gave Keith Sweat a Lifetime Achievement Award. Keith Sweat came out there and sung live. You could tell it wasn't he wasn't lip syncing or anything like that. Keith Sweat came out there and sung, and I gained a whole newfound respect for Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat is a tremendously talented artist. Yes. Yes. And so now Keith Sweat going to be working nightly. I always wondered about those jobs in Vegas like that where they work every single night. Like, they don't do nothing all day, okay? George Wallace been doing it for 20 years straight. Like, George Wallace works 350 out of 365 days a year. It's crazy. And he's still doing it, man. So Keith Sweat is now going to be on the marquees of Vegas, performing live at the Flamingo. Yes, sir. Ball award to Keith Sweat. Look here. Loose neck swag side. See, this is what I'm talking about. Loose neck swag side. Keith Sweat begging live at the Flamingo. Yeah, you say all you want. From RC. See, now RC's talking. He says Keith Sweat's first album was classic. It truly was classic. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Keith Sweat's first album, classic. Guy's first album, classic. Jodeci's first album, classic. I can really put you greenhorns on some good music. That's three right there you need to go get. If you don't have that, in your your songs on your iPod or whatever, man, go out and get Keith Sweat's first album, Jodeci's first album, and Guy. Like, if I had to rank them, I think I'd have to put Guy number 1, man. Yeah. I think I'd have to put Guy at number 1. I mean, and all three of them are phenomenal albums. But Guy, one of the biggest travesties in music history, man, is when Guy broke up. Yeah, like, I don't get it. Like, I feel like Guy could come back together right now. Teddy Riley, Aaron Hall, his Bubba Aaron Hall's brother, I can't remember his name. He's kind of like the black sheep of the family. Yeah, New Jack Swing. I mean, just a classic period in music. Well, Waterhead got it queued up. As a matter of fact, Waterhead got it queued up. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Baby.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, we'll jump to a break right now. When we get back, man, we'll start getting to these NFL playoffs. Big matchups this weekend, the wild card round. Don't go away. Back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show.
Turn up the speakers and the tweeters, you can catch me. Overdose of Hennessy, fine host of pedigree. Sticky green is the remedy, I lit it up, she hit it and see 10 of me. Back to the sloss of dope whips, Nina Ross's chrome wheels with a toss, I know the deal. Get you off here like Nas Esco. Nigga, let's roll, I can show you how to get it on the low. Kicking flows, pipping hoes on the stroll, it's a daily routine. Niggas sticking to the script like a bitch in Maybelline. Some niggas want the money and some niggas want the fame. Some niggas want it all, weighing heavy in the game, pushing heavy on your brain. Switch a lane to entertain, blowing suckers out the brain. That's why I'm potent as the cane. There's a million ways for you to try to step and get played. Just remember one thing, we ain't nothing you can tame. There's a million ways to ride, you want it? Choose one, still dipping in the pain, blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt, they don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap. There's a million ways to ride, you want it? Choose one, still dipping in the pain, blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt, they don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap. Homie, ain't nothing changed me, I'm still riding on Vogue. Sit the hand puffin' tank, still fucking with the hoes. Rip draw from the bank, got my left hand froze. Take a 5-minute break, now I'm back with the flows. Who said the game was gon' phase me? A block from the Gucci spot, I'm still cutting maybe. A tad bit attentive, I ain't fuck with Jenny lately. If she pregnant, I'll accept it, but I hope that Jimmy saved me. That West Rider shit, niggas smashing, getting high with an extra clip. See me flashing, nigga, lay low. It's just the way the game goes. Push back, slow your roll. Even though I spit it cold, lightning strikes like spinal cords and baby seats. Niggas lean back. Right. I come off, son. I'm on one. Sorry, I don't hold my tongue. I just let it hang, man. Deep like we gang bang. Bleed from the same veins. Black card maintain. Throw them things. There's a million ways to ride. You want it? Choose one. Still dipping in the bang. Blowing on the blunt. Jealous niggas wanna stunt. They don't be riding like that. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be pulling the strap. There's a million ways to ride. You want it? Choose one. Still dipping in the bang.